So, yeah. Next question. Okay, this one is a very recent question because as you can see right there, it was made like a day ago, while the others were made like 2 days ago. So this one was a very recent question. So let's go on ahead and read it. So it says, do you think that Godzilla and Kong from the MonsterVerse is similar to Deadpool and Wolverine from MCU? I don't, well, I haven't seen Deadpool and Wolverine, and I have no intentions of seeing it, but, it was my stepbrother's birthday, like 2 days ago, and he wanted to go see Deadpool and Wolverine, so, I might have to go see it. So, yeah. But to fully answer your question is, I don't really think so. The reason why I say that is because, well, Godzilla and Kong have a little rivalry going on. They fought like at least 4 times. Well, yeah, 4 times. The first time was in Godzilla vs. Kong, the ocean fight scene. The second time was in Hong Kong. The third time was also in Hong Kong. And the very recent fight was in Egypt for the new empire. So I don't think Godzilla and Kong have a very similar relationship that Deadpool and Wolverine have. Plus, I don't know what Deadpool and Wolverine's relationship is like, so I'll have to see the movie in order to find out what their relationship is like and compare it to Godzilla and Kong. So, next question. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. I answered the vast majority of these questions, so I haven't answered the others. So, alright, here we go. I don't think I've answered this one. What do you honestly think about the Mufasa Lion King prequel? I don't know if I answered this question already, but if I didn't, then I'll probably have to check the previous recording, or I could just simply ask the Burning Godzilla to remind me. If not, if I already did answer that question, then I'm sorry. But if I didn't answer this question, I don't know what to think about the Mufasa Lion King prequel because, let's be real here, Disney is obviously ruining the Lion King franchise too. They have ruined they're freaking ruining the Star Wars franchise with all the stupid stories that they're doing. So, so, yeah, it's only a matter of time before Disney ruins the Lion King franchise and other franchises, and most likely Disney will ruin every single franchise that they worked so hard to build, and eventually, I suspect that no one will give a crap about Disney anymore. So, yeah. Next question. I do believe I answered the vast majority of these questions. Actually, now that I think about it, yeah, I did. Yeah, I answered all these questions. Okay. So here are the questions I don't think I've answered. So let's go on and get these ones over with. Okay, I know I said my last question, but this is something I almost forgot. But do you think that MonsterVerse Godzilla could evolve again in later movies? I don't know, honestly, because we don't know what the final evolution of Legendary Godzilla's like evolutionary state. Because at this point, a lot of people are considering the 2019/2021 design is like Legendary Godzilla's like final evolution form or something like that. While some people are considering the evolved form as well the final form of Legendary's evolution, so we don't really know for sure. So at this point, it's just completely unknown what the final stages of Legendary Godzilla's evolution is. So I think it could be possible that Legendary Godzilla could still be evolving in the New Empire sequel and possible later MonsterVerse movies. Specifically Godzilla movies, not Kong movies. Last question. What do you love about horror? I know there are movies that with you and her, but what is it that made you believe deep down that she is the one? To be honest with you, Super Burning Godzilla, the reason why I think I had or to be the one for the OC version of me is because I just honestly don't know why. Like I was not a fan of Fairy Tail at the time when I saw that video. Like when I saw that music video about Gray and I saw Or, I was just like, okay. But I guess something within me told me to focus on Fairy Tail, specifically focus on Or. And I guess over time, I decided to make her as the like main love interest for my OC, like for my OC counterpart, or AKA the OC version of me, or whatever you want to call it. I honestly do think I need to come up with a new name for myself, so that way the OC version of me can still be called Super Final Wars, but the real me can be called something else entirely different. But I guess over time, watching the episodes of Fairy Tail that have her in it, learning about her character and learning so much about what she had to go through, what she had to do, and her legacy, it's just so interesting. And I guess when I'm writing the fanfics that feature me and her being a thing, I guess it just made me fall in love with the character even more. And having her to be the character that truly understands my OC. So, yeah. Do you think that Shin Godzilla could have a series of movies or no? Considering that Toho does not want to do any more Godzilla movies or Shin Godzilla movies, I highly doubt that Shin Godzilla is going to get a sequel, let alone a movie series. So the answer is no. If anything, I think he's just meant to have a one-time movie, that's it. Do you think that Burning Godzilla 1995 could take on Bagan? I don't see Burning Godzilla 1995 doing severe damage to Bagan. Maybe he could do some damage, but it probably won't be enough to fully phase Bagan. Like, if we look how powerful Bagan is and see that he was meant to take on the base form of Godzilla, we can see that he had no problem taking on Godzilla's base form. And if his supercharged atomic breath from the Super Godzilla Nintendo game didn't do anything, then I highly doubt that Burning Godzilla 1995 could do some real damage to Bagan. If anything, he'll just probably tickle the guy. Like, he would do some damage, but I don't think severe damage. Like, not enough to fully phase Bagan. And I guess the same thing could be said for the MonsterVerse Burning Godzilla, or what some people prefer calling him, Thermo Godzilla. Yeah, I'm still calling Legendary Godzilla Burning Godzilla, or Fire Godzilla. So, moving on. Do you think it's possible for Destroyer and Bagan to work together? I ask this because both of them want to kill all life on the planet. So do you think they could work together or no? I don't think they can work together. Because for one, I went to a bit more deep lore about Bagan, and he just mostly wants to wipe out all life because of humanity. While Destroyer, he just wants to kill everything just for the sake of killing things. So Bagan has a reason of wanting to destroy all life because of the human race. The human race is just an infection and an annoyance to the planet, while Bagan just wants to get rid of them all. He just wants to get rid of all life on the planet because of the human race and hopefully start all over. And Destroyer, since Destroyer literally killed everyone and anything that got in his way in the movie, I highly doubt that Destroyer and Bagan could possibly work together. So, the answer is no. I don't think those two will work together. If anything, they'll try to kill each other. What do you think about the Kaiju Girls? I honestly, at first, when I heard about the Kaiju Girls, I was not a fan because I just thought it was weird seeing a humanoid version of Godzilla, specifically a girl Godzilla. But I guess over time, I started to like it. And I discovered that there was an actual Kaiju Girl anime that featured the Ultraman Kaiju. And they were anime girls. And a lot of people were okay with that, but they weren't okay with Godzilla, like Kaiju Girls and stuff like that. They weren't okay with it at all. So I was just like, what the hell? What kind of favoritism is this? So I decided to be a fan of Kaiju Girl, or Godzilla, and not be a fan of Kaiju Girl Ultraman. And stuff like that. And, well, I honestly like this series that is on DeviantArt. I like the story that's going on between Godzilla and her friends, and realizing that and I can't wait for, Volume 2 to come out, or if it's already out, but still, I cannot wait for Volume 2, and I would like to see how the story will go on, because I heard that Batra will be the main villain of that story. So it would be really interesting to see how Godzilla and her friends deal with this new threat without Mothra's help. So, there you go.